You are now listening to Shoot the Shit with your hosts, Seany Caulfield and Sal Licata. Enjoy the show. Woo!
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 16 of Seany and Sal Shoot the Shit. And I am your Major Mark's favorite Major Mark, Seany Caulfield, also known as the Naked Santa, the Secret Santa. I'll show you my secret if you show me yours. Sal Licata.
Please don't. I watched your vlog. I thought you did a great job at the toy drive there with with your Santa outfit.
Thanks, Sally. Thanks. It was, man, we talked about it last week, but it was hot, man. It was hot in that. Yeah. But now it's like, right. It's going viral. Chelsea retweeted me. I saw, Matt retweeted me. And it's crazy to think they got Matt has like 3 million Twitter followers, right? So it's like, not saying that all.
I don't know how. Like, did that many people know Zack Ryder? Was he that big? I don't recall that.
Yeah, in 2011, I guess he was the big, one of the biggest. Bro, Cena was in the middle of the, or The Rock. The Rock was in the middle of the ring in Boston or something, and they were cheering Zack Ryder.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Isn't that crazy?
I know about the history of it now, but yeah.
But that blows my mind, bro. You got Dwayne Johnson in the ring and they're yelling Zack Ryder. But anyway, so previously on, guys, where we go over some past stuff from other shows, I have a couple today. Johnny Espinosa actually, he tweeted me and said, Seany, I found the tweet where Sal said the most expensive free podcast, and I thought it was really funny. You tweeted it on October 26, 2018. You said this has to be the most expensive free podcast. It's the Poison Ivy of podcasts. Where is the best spot to scratch that figure itch in New York City, Long Island?
That was the very beginning, dude. Like, that was the beginning of the itchiness for me and wanting to collect and all that. So yeah, I mean, I know they came out with a book ever since. You know that book that they came out with, the merch book or whatever?
Oh yeah, the merch book. Yeah.
They stole the name that I came up with.
Are you getting ready to sue?
Maybe. I don't give a shit who their loyal is. Dawkins, whoever. I came up with it, and there's proof. If I wanted to, we have the proof.
It's funny. Iman is a lawyer, so it's funny.
Yeah, right.
Iman is the one who does it with Justin Walsh, and Iman is a lawyer.
I said something about it. I said something about it a while ago, and they joked and said that they got it, I guess, taken care of and copyrighted, but they did not create it. So I don't care if you copyrighted or not. You didn't create it, and I've got proof for it.
Sal, I will monetarily back you as well.
I mean, it was said on the podcast by Brian. You have the records of the tweet of the date. No one else can say that they created the name. They flat out stole it from me.
That's
it's a fact. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's freaking hysterical. The second one is so the home run ball that we talked about last week, it went for $1.5 million.
Yeah, the guy screwed himself out of $1.5 million.
Cut in half. Somebody offered him $3 million, and it ended up being a greedy fuck, and he only ended up getting 1.5. And man, karma is sweet sometimes, isn't it?
It is. Now, unfortunately, that guy is, at least I understand that he's well off anyway. But still, no matter what, and look, he's getting $1.5 million for a ball.
Of course, he's still making money.
Still, knowing that him and his wife, I'm sure she was part of that decision.
Yeah,
they will always have to live with the fact that they lost $1.5 million. They cost themselves $1.5 million with their greed. So they may have gotten $1.5 million, but they also cost themselves that same amount.
And after taxes, it's like what, 850 or 900. So it's like, you know,
I'm not sure.
They could have literally had, if they got 3 mil, they would have got closer to 1.8, right? So they would have had at least $1 million more than they would have had. So I'm good for them. Good riddance. So so guys, steal posts, where we steal posts and we go over them, and you know, we see something cool, we talk about it. So the first one is hysterical, and it features two of our good brothers, Joey Hudson and Sunil. Joey Hudson, all of a sudden, I pop in the group yesterday, and I didn't watch football yesterday, you know, didn't watch football or whatever, and I see fuck Sunil, ban Sunil, cancel Sunil. This motherfucker is now jumping into people's DMs to spoil shit. Kick out Sunil. And then it's a DM of Sunil messaging Joey Hudson. Your team is horrendous, down 33 points and a quick 3 and out. And then Joey writes back, did you just spoil the Viking game for me in the DM? You're not watching. What kind of fan are you? You should be thanking me. I'd be in a mental ward right now. And then Joey writes back, you piece of garbage. I was wrong and everyone else was right. You're trash. I didn't know you could
so much.
I
like so.
Go ahead, Sal. Go ahead.
Well, what is going on? Joey Hudson is a Vikings fan, is not watching a game.
So I only have a sympathy for Joey because I know that my dad also DVRs games sometimes and then watches it later. So I don't know if he was doing that, but I do agree. I don't think you could spoil a live game, right? You know?
I mean, Sunil's just assuming if he's a Vikings fan that
he's watching. Yeah, yes.
I can't blame Sunil on this one.
No way. It wasn't Sunil's fault. I get you, but then the Vikings end up making one of the biggest comebacks ever.
I know.
They were down 33-0 and come back and win. It's like, what?
It was, in fact, the biggest comeback ever.
Oh, it was?
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That is like insane. So it was kind of funny.
Over it? Are they still mad at each other?
No. Joey ended up posting like, "Oh, I was just doing it for a gimmick, like joking around, you know." But I thought it was funny, and those are two of my good friends. So I honestly, I think sometimes I know Sunil's such a heel in the group. And I know he's been I think he spoiled like the major crate box or something like that. Do you remember that, Sal?
I remember, yeah.
I wasn't in the group, but I'm looking at all the comments, and people are like, I had Sunil blocked since he said he was gonna spoil Black Panther, and since he spoiled the major crate box, I couldn't trust him. It makes me laugh knowing that he had such a he's not like he wouldn't hurt a fly, but people are legit scared of having shit spoiled, so they block him. It's crazy. Next one is a picture of 3 heads, which Bo will put up now. This is by Mark Cochran. I bought a Smart Mark head from him, and he threw in.
Wait, so you bought these? These are yours?
These are mine. Yeah, they're coming to me right now. So, Smart Mark on the left.
The one in the middle?
That's me. That's me in the middle. Be honest. What do you think?
No, I don't think it looks like you.
So
I think I could tell Smart Mark. I could tell Hornswoggle. I could not tell that that's you in the middle.
So the picture I gave him, I had my hair parted. You know what I mean? So to be honest, it looks just like the picture. I'll be honest.
Right.
And he also
maybe it's your beard too now. Like it's a little more Santa.
It is. I have a bigger beard now too, for sure. But yeah, so that he also said he wasn't done with mine. So just to be fair.
Now, can we show this pic? Is Bo gonna show this, or how are you gonna?
Yeah, Bo's gonna show it. Bo's gonna show it.
Okay.
Yeah. Bo's gonna show all these pics.
Okay.
I give him I go through it, Sal, after I'm done, and I timestamp it for him, and then I send him the pic, so he puts it up. Next is So a good brother, Andy Kozlowski, he does this thing called MS Paints, and he does this of like every wrestler, like a million wrestlers he's done, and he made this picture for me and surprised me today and sent it to me, and I thought it was the coolest thing. It says Shawnee Claus, and it's like it's awesome. It's awesome, and it's me in the Santa chair going like this, and I'll put that'll be up here too.
Yeah.
Next is
By the way, before you move on, you realize that you have done an incredible job of creating a character. You are a character. I mean, I know you're technically not part of the major pod clan or whatever, but dude, you might as well be. And it's just because you're being yourself. It's one of the reasons why I reached out and wanted to do the pod with you. And it's things like that. The Shawnee Claus thing. You have the figures or the drawings. It's great, dude. You've done a nice job.
Thank you, Sal. And it's
Yeah.
weird. It's weird you say that because Matt just posted in the group, and he's like, "Who do you consider like to be part of the major pod, whatever people,
Mhm.
And like 5 or 6 people said me, and I'm like, what? Like, I don't even consider myself like that. Like, you're right, because I'm just like being me. I'm being who I am, and like. And it just has an effect on people, and I appreciate that so much,
Yeah, sometimes negative, but yes.
Yes, for sure, yeah. It's not always positive, right? But
I'm just messing around with you.
I know, but listen, I'm a normal human being. Sometimes we do things that we fuck up sometimes, right? And that's me included.
If there were like a Shawnee Ultimate, it would come with a couple of different hats, a couple of different headphones.
How about the Griffey hat? You like that hat?
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
The silhouette and then
I
and it's also going to come with one of those mopeds.
Yes. The scooter, yes.
Yeah,
it has to come with the scooter. Oh my God, it has to come with it with breakable action. Next one is Zombie Sailor retweeted, but Ron Bosch, Purple Best Wishes guy, he was the first one to get the Jeff Jarrett Zombie Sailor toy. Did you see it, Sal?
I did. Yes, I did. I did not order it. Did you order it?
No, I did not. My friend Sal Loop, he had an extra one ordered, so he's gonna get. We made a trade ski of an Ultimate Warrior figure like months ago, and that was the trade. He's gonna give me one of them. So
it's a great looking figure. I just don't. I'm not familiar. I mean, I know who he is, Jeff.
Yeah.
I've never watched him.
He's not in your wheelhouse.
Not even close. He's always missed it. So, but it's a sick figure, and I also know the orange card history. I think it's a great idea. It's just not in my wheelhouse.
Yeah. Oh, what is the orange card history, Sal?
So that was one that we're supposed to release for Hasbro, but they never did. There were renders of it. It was, I think there was supposed to be another Doink, supposed to be the USA Lex Luger, which I think Mattel's coming out with. There was a Mabel, I believe, in there, if I'm not mistaken. Or
wow.
I thought it may have been a Mabel. Anyway, there's a couple of
That's
Max
wild.
might have been on there. Yeah. Anyway,
That's
look
wild.
up the orange cards.
I will. I'll look it up
Jarrett,
after we're done.
That exact Jarrett, I think, was supposed to be.
Got it. All right. And the last steel post is so I'm watching. Brian did a KNS WrestleFest.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, so Brian, one of my good brothers, Brian Sokol, he works for them. Ken runs it, and Brian Myers was there today with Maven. And at the end of it, I have like a million 8x10s by Brian, but I always buy one because I feel like I have to support him because I love him so much,
Right.
So like I always watch whenever he's on, I buy one thing and I just watch for entertainment. And at the end of it, thank God I watch it, because at the end of it, he goes, do you know what it's like to get kicked out of Disney World or something like that? He says to Maven, right? And Maven, it looks at him like, what? He's like, do you know, like, Matt Cardona, what, like a couple of times he's gotten very rowdy, and he got kicked out of Disney World. And do you know how they kick you out of Disney World?
How?
They come up to you, and Brian did like a touch, like they touch your arm and they go, "Excuse me, sir, the magic is over." Excuse me, sir, the magic is over. So I made this meme with Matt and Mickey Mouse, and I said, "Sir, the magic is over." Oh my God, I was laughing for like 10 minutes, Al, to myself.
I was wondering what that was from. I had no idea.
So that, Matt, how the fuck do you get
kicked
yes,
out? Come on, bro.
I was saying the same thing. How do you get kicked out of Disney World? How? This is the part of Matt that I absolutely love, because only him or like somebody like me would get kicked out of Disney World.
Unbelievable.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
I love that though. I think that's great. Yeah.
It's hysterical. Like, who the fuck has a story where they got kicked out of Disney World? Like, who?
Well, also, who the hell has been there a billion times?
That's true. That's true.
The more you go, the more likely
chances,
you're going to get kicked out.
Yeah.
If you're going 3 times a week, odds are you might get kicked out.
100%. How long have you ever been to Disney World, Sal?
Yeah, I love it, but maybe 4 times in my life.
Okay. Yeah, same here. Same here.
Maybe even fewer. Maybe only 3. Either 3 or 4 times in my life I've been.
Yeah, I think I've been there 3 times. Once as an adult, once as a teenager for my uncle's wedding, and once when I was real young as a kid.
Yeah, I've only been as an adult.
Oh yeah,
I think 2000. Yeah, I think 2009 was my first time.
Got it.
I went with an ex-girlfriend. I wish I was kicked out. That was a disaster. Actually, twice. I was kicked out, just not out of Disney. I was kicked out. Yeah, and then I did go with another ex-girlfriend years later.
Oh my God, Sal, that's the land of no taking any girlfriends, bro.
Yeah.
That was the last time you saw them.
The beginning of the end, both times.
Yeah, bro, never go to Disney again. Don't do that.
And you know what each girlfriend told me, Shawnee, when it was over?
What they say?
The magic is over.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Imagine a girlfriend telling you that, like, Sal, the magic is over. I would go gay. I would go gay 100%. So this week in collecting, guys. So I got a couple things. Do you have anything, Sal, or no?
I told you about the NES stuff that I've been going through, so I don't think I have a real update yet. I've gotten some stuff in the mail, but next week or next year,
okay.
When we
next
discuss,
year, exactly.
We'll get into it.
Okay, so I saw that there was an ECW reunion show. With all the originals. I know you didn't watch ECW, right, Sal?
Oh, a little bit. I know my first experience with it, I think, was 2006 One Night Stand, where Cena lost to RVD, which I loved. I thought it was a great event.
So that's not the original ECW, but right. Yes.
But it has the original guys, like a lot of the original guys in it, right?
Yes.
Like Sandman and
that was Sabu. The night where RVD won the championship, and then he got caught the next day driving while intoxicated. Yeah, which is crazy to me, because if that happened today, like, it would have been totally different, and RVD would have never lost his belt, which is crazy, to think like where wrestling could have went.
Right.
But yeah,
right,
like
if it happened today, they'd be putting like smoke coming out of the spinner belt.
Yes,
for him
exactly. Exactly.
Celebrating it.
It would be so much different. So like, I look back and like, I've heard like RVD saying himself, and I just feel bad. I feel sad for him, because like, it's like, I don't know, man. It's crazy to me. It's like people who were trying to stay off like real, like hard drugs, like got incriminated for that stuff, so it sucks. But yeah, ECW craziness. I saw one of my, our good brothers, Vinny. He got a Sandman shower with the beer. You know how Sandman comes over?
Nice, yeah.
He was like front row, so he got that, which is amazing, because I've been there.
You think Sandman's ever taken an actual shower or only beer
No,
shower?
never. And I was
Yeah.
shocked. Every time I look at him, I just feel like dirty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
And he wasn't wearing his maroon best wishes shirt that he always wears. So he was wearing like some fresh tea. And I'm thinking in my head, like somebody definitely told him, like, you better have a nice shirt for this event, you know? New Andre the Giant and others are up for pre-order. I believe there's like it was like The Rock, and a couple of other really good figures. But oh yeah, Mr. America. What do you feel about that, Miss? So there's a chase.
I like him. Yeah,
You
I
like
think
both?
I don't even remember it a little bit, but since it's Hogan, whatever. I ordered both, and I'm pretty sure, and this is the problem I have with Ringside. I
Yeah.
don't even know what I order from there because they don't give you a detailed list. It's order number, whatever.
Yes.
Then I have to call and ask them to read me the fucking order, which is annoying. But I believe I ordered both Andres, both those Mr. America or Captain America. There was a bunch of other stuff on there too. I don't think I ordered the Razor Elite though.
So that is so my thing was I looked at all of them. I actually love those Hogans, and those Hogans, did you see the boots on them? The detail in the boots?
I notice.
Oh my, it's like an eagle, like a bald eagle with like the American flag. It's unreal.
Right.
Like I am getting these figures, both of them.
Right. You remember him though as Captain America?
I do. I
Mr.
do.
America?
It's Mr. America. Yeah. I remember him as that because I was watching at that time. What was it, like 2002 or something?
I don't know. I don't remember it at all.
It was 2002. It was like right before I got out, like 2 years before. So I do remember him as that character. But Ringside has the regular for $34.95. And then the chase is $45. The one with him in the mask, the full mask. So if you don't pay $45, you get the half mask on his head. And to get the full mask, you got to pay an extra $12.
So that's the variant you're saying?
The variant is the one with the full mask.
But there's two. One regular, one variant.
There's the regular one is the one with the mask half on his head.
Oh,
that one is.
I think whatever it was, I just ordered both.
So that one is $34.95. The one with the regular one with the half mask. But if you want the full one with the mask, right, which most people want, you got to pay an extra $11, which is $45. Isn't that wild?
Sean, I can't hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Can you talk to me?
Can you hear me?
I can. Yeah, I lost you there.
It's okay. It's all right. So yeah, like
I heard that right. I heard you saying, yeah, if you got to pay, it's 40. What is it? 40 something.
It's $45 for the full mask. So like you're telling me if I want I have to get I'm like obviously I don't care, I'll pay it, but like you're telling me that for the full mask I have to pay another $11? Like come on, like I just think it's a little crazy, in my head.
Maybe I just am not understanding it. I got to see them both again, but
yeah.
Either way, I just figured it was whatever it was. I know that they went up the Andres and I was like, okay, let me just get them all now. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, I get it.
It was weird too because some of them were out. It said like, oh, unavailable for pre-order, and I was like, what the fuck is this? So I had to wait until it was all available, and I'm pretty sure I ordered it all.
Got it. So the
Matter of fact, I want to call now myself actually and say.
Yeah, just to make sure. Yeah. So I sent you these pics in the text message after I sent the note, Sal. But this guy, Dwayne Shoots Toys, he's unbelievable. He's unbelievable. We'll put the picture in here. He got paid by AEW Jazzwares, who makes the toys, and he set up this amazing little diorama of like a toy, like a store, like a toy section, and he printed. He had a video. I watched the video where he shows you how he makes it, and he printed every little toy box and made it and put the little toys in there and everything, and it's just it's unreal. Like it's unbelievable.
It is pretty crazy. That is pretty sick that he could do that.
It's unreal that I love figure photography. I've gotten into some
Yeah,
myself over the last couple of weeks, and man, little Dylan, he did a number on this guy. He chopped his arm off.
Oh my
To be honest, Sal, this arm fell off. Like, this figure, listen, it's a very good figure, like when it comes to the looks, but you can barely move his like his arm and stuff. Like you can't even move it. Like it's just, they didn't do it right.
It broke off.
And it broke off. Yeah. But yeah, that was really fun to take those pictures and stuff. All right. Shawnee pre-ordered the zombie Gargano fig. Yes, I did. So
Shawnee, wait, that's me.
So I'm like, what the fuck? Did I just speak in first person or whatever, you know? So yeah, so I did. I ordered the Gargano fig, and it's incredible. Like I even told Zombie, we went back and forth on a post, and I said, Zombie, I said, nobody makes toys like you. You never have to worry about ever having somebody else make a better toy than you. It's not even close. And he said thank you, and he really appreciated it. But to me, it's just like the only reason why I'm out on some of his figures is because I just don't have any love for that person, right? You know?
Otherwise, you'd be a completist.
Otherwise, if he did everybody that I loved, I would get every one of them. Every one of them.
Yeah.
So,
but I think that's also that it's appealing because it hits a lot of different like genres or time frames or different groups or whatever. Like there are some guys that he's made that I've never heard of before, and then there are some that exactly my wheelhouse. So
you're right.
I like that, and I also like that I don't have to buy every single one.
Yes, cool. Me too. I love it. But yeah, so that's it for that. Where we usually do ask us anything, but we're gonna Sal, I'll unbox this first, and then we'll show each other what we got.
I have at least one thing for you. Well, two things for you, technically.
Yeah. So, so you already showed me one gift, right? So,
right, but I'm going to I'll tee it up and then we could play it for you.
Yes.
We'll explain the story.
We'll explain it, guys. Yeah, don't worry. Just give us a minute. I'll unbox this and then we'll go over it. So, guys, the reason why I never really opened this on camera, because it's a monthly box, but there is a Major Pod Christmas shirt in here, and I want Sal to see it. Okay. You ready, Sal?
Yes. A major figure story. Now, what the hell is that? A tribute to the original, most professional, always ready, silver bowled, middle fingered, fantastic Christmas. Now, what the hell is that? Who created that one?
So this is Pro Wrestling Tees.
They made the boys created that one?
Yeah, they must have had something to do with it. So it's Swoggle dressed up in it's Swoggle dressed up in the rabbit pajamas.
Right. Who's in the middle there?
Mark is in the middle.
Oh, okay, and that's Brian on the left.
Brian on the left, and then Broski with the leg lamp. How great is that?
Oh, Brian's got the burnt turkey or whatever.
Yes,
is that what he's holding?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, he's got the burnt turkey. Yeah. So
that's pretty cool.
I thought that was awesome. You know,
now you knew that was going to be the shirt going in.
Yeah. Oh, well, we knew it was Major Pod, but I had somebody tell me what it like, show me a picture of it.
Oh, look at you getting the inside scoop. All right.
And then like it's cool. Like these crates are awesome. So it comes with Ultimo Dragon. Like it always comes with a micro brawler.
Right. I think I bought it once for the major pod micro brawlers initially, and then I canceled it.
Yeah, and then it has like this, like Tales from the Road, like and then it comes with socks, Mick Foley Santa socks.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And let's see who the auto is.
Who's that? You know who that is?
Scarlett.
Oh, never heard of her.
Scarlett is the wife of Karrion Kross. You probably don't know them, right, Sal?
No.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, I've heard of Cross, but yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it. So I thought that shirt is awesome. Like I love it. Like, all right. So let's do it, Sal. Let's do it. I'll go first, okay?
Okay.
So I got you like, hold on 1 second. Let me just get the pictures. So I got you 4 things, Sal.
Okay.
3 of them are from Japan.
All right. Now, wait, what the hell is that? A Hogan record?
These are Hogan records from
Right.
from Japan. Right?
Right.
They're on its way over
Like
to America.
actual
Like actual records.
vinyl records. Okay.
Look on the record. He's even on the record. You see it on the
yeah,
left
that's
one?
pretty sick.
How
Yeah.
awesome are those, right? You can't
That's pretty sick.
You can't get these in America, so I had to call a buddy in Japan, and he actually is sending them to me.
And now, what is that? Like it's an actual record?
It's
or
an
somebody made
actual
it
record. No, it's
Oh,
actual.
wow.
And then this is the third one.
Wow, look at that. Same thing, records.
Same
so they're
thing.
different records with Hogan on it.
Well, one of them has Hogan actually on the record.
Right.
And obviously, like, the record will be in that sleeve, so you just you can hang it up, whatever you want to do with it. But you can't get these in America, Sal. Like these are
only
it's only in Japan, right? So the yellow one is my favorite because it comes with him on the record too. So I love that,
That's a cool, it's a cool cover.
And then I got one more. I got one more thing for you. Hold on. And it's something you actually have held before. And it's not.
What is it?
The Sword of Omens, baby.
Oh,
the
no,
Sword
you didn't.
Of Omens.
What is wrong with
got
you?
The Sword of Omens, baby.
Oh my God! You got that exact one?
I got that exact one, bro.
You went back to that late.
Yes,
how did you do that?
I called her and I put in the order. That's it. I just got to go pick it up.
Oh my God! Well, that's great, Shawnee. I appreciate that.
Of course, man. Of course. I was like, when I seen that, when I know it's a big sword, and I know you'll find a place for it. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
And if you don't sell it,
I told you the toy one. That's the one that I didn't even have it as a kid. My neighbor had it. It was like a toy little plastic one. That is like something that I could chop your head off with.
Yes.
Potentially.
Yes. Yeah. That's why. If anybody comes to try to steal your collection, the Sword of Omens.
Thank you, Shawnee. That's
You're
awesome,
welcome,
dude.
Sal.
You didn't have
You're
to.
welcome.
Yeah, you went over the top.
No, man. That's
right,
how you got to do it.
I'll show you the one that you don't know that you're getting.
Ready? Okay.
And I wanted to get you, like we talked about this with the Hasbros. I really wanted to get you the macho thing, but you were like, to me, you were like hell bent against the Macho Hasbro. So I was like, all right, forget it. Because I think you should have it in your collection, but you seem like you didn't want it.
I just
So
don't. I don't want somebody spending that much money on something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
All right. So the only thing that I thought, and I know you're a mock collector. The only thing that I thought, and I you have this loose because I was there with you, but the only thing that I thought you might like is that here.
oh, get the fuck out, yo,
That's
Sal.
the,
Yo, I've been.
that's the original.
Oh my God, Sal. Yo.
Now they have. Yeah, right. Did you buy that when we were together?
Yes, yes. I bought it when we were. I remember I asked him before we left, and oh, Sal, that's freaking amazing, man.
Yeah, I couldn't.
You're the best.
I couldn't. Now you know they have like remakes of it, right? Or re-releases of it, I should say.
Oh no, I didn't know. No.
Yeah, they have re-releases because I was looking at on eBay for it. They have re-releases of them, which you should be able to find cheaper. It basically looks the same, but this is an original 1990 Donatello. I thought it was Michelangelo. That's why I was confused with it. Number 23. It's called Sewer Sports All-Stars Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That I know that you like that 23 right there. So that's mine.
Holy crap, bro. Unreal, Sal. Thank you so much, bro. I've been looking for that. Every toy store I go to, Sal, I say, do you have this mint on card? You know what I mean? Like, bro, no one has had it. Nobody.
Now, do you not use eBay?
So like something like this, like I want to buy it. Like I wanted to buy it in the store, right? But like,
I see what you're saying. You want to walk in and see it, yeah.
But like, to me, this is the same thing because I didn't order it from eBay. You did, right? So, and you gifted it to me. So, like, that to me is like a way to get around that, right?
I find that interesting. So, like, you feel, and I understand what you're saying. You feel the excitement of going to see it in a store to buy it, as opposed to the easy way, like, oh, let me just go to eBay and buy it or whatever.
Yes, it takes the fun out of it for me. So, like,
I like that.
Yeah, so like so the way that I just felt is the way I would have felt if I went to the store. But if I just press a button on eBay, I don't
and
feel
it shows up at your house.
Yeah, it's like cheating, you know? Like, so.
I have one more little thing that I'm going to give to you hold on, that I was going to give to you. Give me one.
All right, bro. Sal's the best, guys. I know he's not going to hear this, but he's the best.
So, I know you want the mock, but for now, you at least need this one here. And I'm going to give it to you with the belt. This is a, I forget who the hell makes it, but it's a custom, like old school Hasbro type belt that I bought a bunch of them, put them on the figures. This to me was always the representation of Macho from, WrestleMania 4 or whatever, that era.
Yeah.
But you don't have any of the Hasbros, right?
No, I don't have any. I only have the retro one. That.
Right. So this is Hasbro one, which you must have, and eventually you'll get them, whether it's Lucy or Mock. This is impossible to find Mock right now. The other ones you could get.
Yeah.
But this is it's a very clean, I would say, pretty clean to very clean. You could see it when you check it out.
Awesome, Sal. Thank you, bro.
And you could have that as well.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
To at least start your Macho Hasbro collection.
For sure.
And, I'm giving you that stomp ring.
Yes. No, you're the best, man. Yeah, man, I said this, but it's been like one of my favorite things doing the show with you.
Don't cry again. Come on. Now, okay, so now for the last thing, you already know this, but we got to set it up here when we throw to it. So I was thinking, what can I get Shawnee? A thoughtful thing. Obviously I can't bring Macho Man back from the dead.
Yeah.
However, his brother does happen to be around and just so happens to be on Cameo. So I went to Lanny Poffo's Cameo page and requested that he read a poem that I wrote for Shawnee. And this is how it turned out.
Hello, my name is Lanny Poffo, formerly the genius of WWE and the very proud brother of Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. To Seany from Sal. Instructions. I hear you have a podcast. To me, this is no joke. I hope you drop the elbow on him like my brother Randy off the top rope. You're a fan of the Macho Man, enjoying all his work. You'd be glad to know that, much like you, I also find Hulk Hogan to be a jerk. Well, okay, let's see. Oh man, where do I start? First of all, I was a jabroni. Hulk Hogan got me off the scrap heap of jabronihood and put me in the ring with him, and I became a main eventer on Saturday night's main event on NBC, The Genius versus Hulk Hogan. And then he did something incredible. Nobody thought I would win, but he fixed them. And it got Mr. Perfect over, and I was on main events for 4 months. 4 months. So for me to go on Cameo and say that Hulk Hogan is a jerk, I'm sorry, you got the wrong man. I am ever grateful for what he did for a man of limited talent and put me right there on the main events. And even though it only lasted 4 months, I have selective amnesia, and I'm very appreciative. So on the other hand, you want me to say a few things, and let me just tell you about my podcast. JP Zarka is phenomenal. He's fantastic. He's great. But what he didn't realize about me was I am a lazy, lazy bum. I am retired. I love my leisure. And I did 20 episodes of that podcast. And he's such a perfectionist. Wow, he called me all the time, and he did a great job. But I'll tell you what, I am a lazy bastardo. Okay? You didn't know that about me, but I'm telling you that about myself. Okay, you've heard I had a podcast. To you, this is no joke. I hope you drop the elbow on him like my brother Randy off the top rope. You're a fan of the Macho Man, enjoying all his work. You'd be glad to know that, much like you, I also find Hulk Hogan to be a jerk. Randy came to me one time when he was making that album, Be a Man, Hulk. He wanted me to write a rap tune or a poem or whatever against Hulk Hogan, and I said, I cannot do it. Can't or won't. I said, both. I said, I'm like a fat girl on prom night, and I finally got a break because Hulk Hogan, he liked my gimmick. So I'm not going to turn around and make Hulk Hogan the butt of my joke. Is he a jerk? No, he is not a jerk. I'm a jerk. And I would be a real big jerk if I were to go against this, the only man that was not in my family that actually helped me. He had the power to do it, and he had the will. Some people have the will but no power. Some people have the power but no will. He had both. And that's why I got 4 months of main events 2 times in Madison Square Garden. That's not as many as Bruno Sammartino, but then again, I can't bench press what he does. Well, thank you anyway. And to Seany, I hope you enjoyed it. To Saul, I hope you're not mad at me, but I have to tell the truth. Have a good day, and thank you so much. Oh, by the way, my poetry, my brother didn't want to go in the Hall of Fame, but when I turned 59 years of age, I decided that as the older brother now, I could make some unpopular decisions. And I believe that the Hall of Fame is for the fans, for the Macho fans, not for the Macho Man. And so I did, let's see, how did it go? I stand before the Hall of Fame in honor of my brother, who seized each Carpe Diem day with passion like no other. Born Randy Mario Poffo, he became the Macho Man. Randy Savage made it cool to be a wrestling fan. His match with Ricky Steamboat in 1987 was on a scale from 1 to 10, much better than 11. He snapped into a Slim Jim with his iconic voice. He earned a role in Spider-Man, which made his fans rejoice. When the mega powers exploded, the storyline was real. Life's too short to hold a grudge. It's time for us to heal. In triumphant jubilation, we celebrate his name. Finally, the Macho Man is in the Hall of Fame. See what I did there? The storyline was real with the mega powers exploding. And I think it's time we all put that aside and stop holding a grudge. And that's why I'm going to be 68 years old on December 28th. That's why I asked somebody, do I look 68? He said, no, but you used to. That's a joke. Anyway, have a great time. I hope you're not too mad at me, but I can't tell lies. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, guys, that was my gift from Sal. One of my gifts from Sal. It's Lenny Poffo, the brother of Macho Man Randy Savage. Sal,
the genius.
The genius, yes, Leaping Lanny Poffo. He actually, Sal had a poem which he just, he tried to read, but
dude, he kept going. I was like, that's it. I would have written longer, but the stupid cameo thing only limits to what you can say.
Yes.
And you saw him then read it word for word. And
Yes.
then at the end of it, realized that he didn't want to call Hulk Hogan a jerk, which he did twice, and then was so apologetic. But he turned out to be
so
great.
bad.
He gave it a lot more. Yeah, I know.
Oh man, he did the Macho Man Hall of Fame speech. He's talked about why, which I don't really agree with, that he went against Macho's word, like put it in. Macho said, I never want to be in the Hall of Fame. And I understand Lanny's perspective of like, hey, I want to do it for the fans. But to me, I think the fans would have respected his wishes, right? Right. So I told you this the day that you sent it to me. The best Hall of Fame speech I think I might have ever heard, like that poem. Like,
it was great.
He knocked on every point. And he absolutely killed it. I watched it 15 times already, and I laugh every time because he goes on for 6 minutes and 14 seconds about it. And like
he feels guilty.
He feels guilty about it. Yeah.
I was just joking around. I didn't really need him to say Hulk Hogan was a jerk.
Of course,
he did tell nice stories about Hogan.
He did.
He goes on. He didn't get it, but it turned out to be perfect. So he got the poem in there twice that he read it, and then of course all the extra
and he
stuff.
even said like he had some gems in there, Sal, like which I didn't know either. Macho Man, when he was writing "Be a Man" Hogan, he went to Lanny and asked him to write a rap, and he wouldn't do it. And he wouldn't do it.
Right.
That blew my mind. Blew my mind, man. Thank you.
Maybe one day we could try to get Lanny on as a guest. That would be something.
That would be cool. That would be very cool. That would be very cool, Sal. It's a great idea. But thank you for your gifts, and it's so thoughtful.
You too, Shawnee.
So thoughtful.
I can't wait to show my wife that Thundercat.
Oh,
I don't know what she's gonna.
She's gonna kill me. She's gonna be like, get it out.
Yeah, right.
But that's it, guys. We're gonna put out a vlog next week, so you won't be hearing from us. But that's it, and we're out of here, baby.